I've had enough excitement for a while. Right now, a little boredom wouldn't come amiss.
First of all, I want a gun.
No.
There is only one.
I only want one.
Anybody comes through this door, kill them. Anybody that isn't me, that is.
Heroic rescues can be embarrassing if you're not actually in danger.
There isn't a volcano alive that would dare to swallow Aiden.
Be quiet, Villa.
He's cold enough to put out the fire anyway.
Tarrant and Dana are probably prisoners.
But these Pyroans are supposed to be friendly.
That is what I mean.
Cheers.
The battle fleet?
Ran away. I expect they'll be back.
Callie?
They took her when they took Aurak.
A mess.
Never mind. We're still here. Oh, no. Not me. Not a spacesuit. Well, it wasn't my idea. Well, one of you can go outside. I never did trust those things. Nothing, absolutely nothing in the whole galaxy can or will persuade me to wear one. Not a chance.
I'm now in the inspection compartment.
Was that it?
What did you expect?
Doesn't exactly look like a fortune, does it?
You'll have to spend it wisely then, won't you? Just buy one planet at a time.
Yeah.
I've been looking all over for you.
Well, now you found me.
Didn't you hear me calling?
I imagine the whole planet heard you.
You must be Villa. It's an honor, sir.
The honor's mine.
That's what I meant.
We've lost a friend of ours. We think you can tell us where to find him.
That's what we think.
What do you think?
Villa, we thought we'd lost you.
But every silver lining has a cloud.
I'd say you got that wrong, except I know you didn't.
The trouble with the people of Auron is that they all suffer from a superiority complex.
You should get on well with them, then.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe that anyone can be so...
Successful? Well, now you know.
Stop it, all of you. Leave him alone.
He's an animal, Callie.
Yes, and it's contagious, isn't it?
So what are you going to do? Stick a gun in Servalan's ear and say, "Give me Bartholomew, or I'll blow the top of your head off."
Something like that.
And if she doesn't?
I'll blow the top of her head off.
Yes, I believe you would.
So will she.
Stay awake.
Of course.
And sober.
That was uncalled for. I only drink to be sociable. Cheers, Aurak.
What is it?
Well, it looks like a door, and it's closed. Regret is part of being alive, but keep it a small part.
My experience of aliens hasn't exactly been warming.
Your experiences with humans haven't been particularly glowing either.
Don't you find it interesting?
You'll be telling us next. We can learn a lot from whoever built it.
We certainly have nothing to teach them unless it's how to remain ignorant. What do you think, Callie? Shall we stay and observe, or shall we scuttle off with our closed minds intact?
Nucleoplasmic absorption.
Oh, well, that's a relief. I thought it might be something complicated.
The process is extremely complex.
Ignore him. That's what passes for wit on board our ship.
Knock, knock. Who's there? The Invisible Man. Tell him I can't see him.
You mean Villa spouted nonsense?
I resent that.
Oh, I wouldn't if I were you. Aurak is saying that a logical, rational intelligence is no match for yours.
Avon! Be careful.
Before we go any further, I want you to know that I didn't steal this uniform off a dead guard. I was issued it.
So?
They were going to make me a starship captain. Just as long as you know. All you got for your cleverness was an execution order on your head.
Yes, Villa, I take the point. You're obviously far cleverer than I.
Right?
I will do it only under protest.
You can do it any way you like, just so long as you put it on the main screen.
Are you sure you can't redesign him as something useful, like a drinks dispenser? Or an empty space? I think he'd look really good as an empty space.
I presume you have no tedious scruples about cheating and lying.
None at all.
Oh, good. I think we should leave now.
Max just said that...
Aurak had another interesting legal point to make. According to the rules of the Teal-Vandor Convention, you are now the new first champion of Teal.
I think we should leave now.
Bring us up, Callie.
Well, you certainly took your time finding me.
There didn't seem to be any hurry. Anyway, I always said I could manage very well without you.
It must have been so dull, having no one to argue with.
Well, now, there were times when your simple-minded certainties might have been refreshing.
Careful, Avon. Your sentiment is showing.
That's your imagination.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
If it was a trap, it had to be yours. The precise planning, the meticulous detail, the general flair, who else could it be?
Thank you. That you, of all people, should appreciate my work is very flattering.
I thought it might be.
Mm-hmm. I was right. I knew you'd never let Blake die.
Death is something that he and I faced together on a number of occasions. I always thought that his death and mine might be linked in some way.
Incidentally, you should always be careful about getting a second-hand spacecraft. They can be very unreliable.